In the previous video we discussed about the drift velocity. Here we will discuss about its relationship with the electric current. So let us first discuss how it is related. So for this I consider this is a conductor, and this conductor is attached with a battery through this key. Now this battery provides an electric field. With result of it, the electron is drifted towards the positive terminal of the battery. If I make any random cross-sectional area, you will find that there will be, because of this drift, because of this movement along the positive terminal of the battery, there is some charge which is crossing this given cross-sectional area. So we know that the current is equal to resultant flow of charge per unit time. So there is some flow of charge, that is delta Q, and in time delta T we will able to find the electric current. So this movement of electrons is caused by the drift velocity, and that results a current. So that current I want to find out in terms of this drift velocity. So to calculate it, I have considered this is one section of the wire whose length is L and area of a cross section is capital A. Now if small n is a number density, that is number of electrons per unit volume, the total number of the free electrons in this section of the conductor will be number density into volume. Now to calculate the current, we should calculate what is the total charge. So total charge inside a conductor is equal to, as we know that total charge will be equal to total number of free electrons into the charge of each electron, that is E. So the total charge will be equal to, what is the charge of electron, minus E, so I put the minus sign here, into what is the total number of free electrons, that is number density into volume. So we put this value in this here. So finally it becomes, we know what is the volume of this conductor. Volume is area into length. So it is area into length and negative sign, that is charge of electron. Now we have supposed that small t is a time taken by all the free electrons to cross this area of cross section. Means this last electron also able to cross this area of cross section in time t. So then the current will be, what is the total charge that has crossed, that is equal to the, what is the total charge inside this conductor. So that we have calculated, that is minus NALE and time, that is small t. Now we rearrange the terms, the NEA, L divided by T. L is the length of this conductor and T is a time. So the electrons are moving toward this positive terminal, so it is nothing but it is a drift velocity. So length divided by time is what? Drift velocity. So our current equation becomes I is equal to minus NEA VD. So from here you can see that the current depends upon the drift velocity and the number of free electrons. Also depends upon the area of cross section. So from here you can say that if any one of these quantities changes, your current will also change. Thanking you.